Thank you for taking some time to join us here with VG Wellness and our Healthy Opportunity presentation. Let's get started. A biblical perspective on health. What do we find in Jeremiah 46 and verse 11? It says there, "In vain shalt thou use many medicines, for thou shalt" what? "Not be cured." That's an interesting perspective, is it not? But what do we find in Ezekiel 47 and verse 12? It says, "And the fruit thereof shall be for meat, and the leaf thereof for medicine," talking about trees. Interesting that we can find healing or medicine in leaves. We're going to get to know some of those leaves in just a bit. To begin, what is VG Wellness? It's a health and wellness company started by two best friends, both healthcare professionals, a surgeon and a physical therapist. They built this company because they came across a product that they had seen to drastically, I tell you, drastically improve people's health, and they want to bring that here to us. Let's get to know those two best friends. Dr. Michael Cruz, a renowned surgeon, recipient of the Alumni of the Year Award from Walla Walla University, where he studied, also a recipient of the Humanitarian of the Year Award as well for some of the work that he's done there in Guam, where he currently works. He's a colonel in the U.S. Army. He has served in both Afghanistan and Iraq. Serves right now as an administrator for the Guam Memorial Hospital and is a former lieutenant governor and senator of our great nation. The second of those two best friends, my friend as well, Nanoy Famasirin, physical therapist, 20 years in the industry, helping to rehabilitate those who are suffering from different ailments. He also has more than 2 decades as a leader in network marketing. He's recognized throughout that industry as a top achiever and team builder. And it is he that created the VG Wellness Compensation Plan that you can take a look at on one of our other videos. All right? Wonderful. Moving forward with health and wellness here in America, one of the world's wealthiest nations, probably, yes? But for some strange reason, we're seeing our friends and families die from heart disease, stroke, and cancer at an alarming rate. And we have to ask ourselves why. Could it be poor nutrition? Could it be stress in our lives? We also notice that there is a shift. That's right, people are moving from reactive sick care, after I get sick, trying to get better, to preventative wellness, staying well before I get sick. Yes? That's an important thing to do. So we see that happening here in America. That's the gym that's opening up on every corner. That's all the different supplements that they're offering at GNC and a variety of other places where they are marketing to us now wellness through supplements. VG Wellness. There are 4 products that we're going to get to know with VG Wellness. The first of which of those 4 products is VG7. I call it salad in a bottle. You have to ask yourself this question. Do you like salad? Most of us probably say no. But is salad good for us? Well, the answer for that we all know is yes, right? I call it salad in a bottle. It's 7 different fruits and vegetables. Let's get to know them pretty quickly. They call them 7 different vegetables from home, home being the Philippines, from where the roots of our 2 co-founders begin, their families. Mangosteen, have you heard of this fruit? Gabi, have you heard of this? Maybe Siling Labuyo. Maybe Ampalaya, or bitter melon as it's called sometimes. Papaya. I'm sure that you've heard of papaya, yes? Who hasn't? Camote. And last but not least, Malunggay. If you watch Dr. Oz, you may have seen where he's mentioned Malunggay and what we can gain from the benefits from that. And we will see that as we move forward. Let me slow down. I'm probably talking too fast, right? All righty. Let's start with papaya. Why papaya? Because it's most known to all of us, right? What can we find in papaya leaves? We're talking about the leaf of the papaya. Digestive problems, vitamins and minerals, flavonoids, powerful antioxidants, keep away cancer and cardiovascular disease. Tannins, what's that say there? Boost our immune system. Is that important? Absolutely. And then beta carotene. What next? Camote. What do we find in the camote leaves? High in fiber. Is fiber important in our diet? Absolutely, for sure, right? Vitamins and minerals important? Absolutely. Vitamin A and a variety of our B complex vitamins. Ampalaya, or bitter melon. What can we find in this fruit? It doesn't taste very good by itself naturally, but in this supplement, you don't really have to worry about the flavor. Contains momorticin, charantin, and polypeptide P. Those 3 things right there. Memorize those, understand those, research them for yourself on the internet. Helps to lower blood sugar levels and fight type 2 diabetes. Who do you know that's suffering with type 2 diabetes? This may be able to help them. It's helped my family. I'm sure it can help yours. And then there's a list of some of the also vitamins and minerals that we find in this fruit. Next, Gabi. What can we find in the Gabi leaves? Going back to the leaves, great source of essential B complex vitamins, but more so than that, I want to focus on that word right there, copper. What do we know about copper? Well, there's a disease out there called congestive heart failure. Doctors will tell you that there's no cure. 3 to 5 years, unfortunately, you'll probably pass away. But research has shown, some studies that I've also read myself, that the lacking mineral in the diet of those who suffer from congestive heart failure is copper. When those copper levels go up, it is found out that people can get better. Do your own research. I encourage you. Mangosteen, or queen of fruits as it's been coined, naturally supports our immune system, intestinal health, blood pressure, heart rate, inflammation, antioxidants. Pretty wonderful stuff there, right? But listen to this. Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. They have found that this has helped to reverse and aid those who suffer from Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. Again, do your own research. It's there. It's on the internet. It's pretty exciting. Saling Labuyo. What do we find here in Saling Labuyo? I'm going to pop everything on the screen really quickly because I want to focus on capsaicin. My dad has arthritis in his knees. He started taking the VG7. He says, boy, I need some more of that. I said, why, Dad? He says, because the pain in my knees is going away. It's getting a lot better. I can walk further. I can bend my knees further than I have in a long time. They have found that capsaicin helps to reduce that inflammation, and it's used in a lot of arthritis medicine. Believe it or not. Pretty interesting, yes? Last but not least, we move on over to Malunggay. Malunggay, as it's known around the world as the miracle tree. The Philippines has went so far as to call it the national tree, and the National Institute of Health named it Plant of the Year in 2008. Why? I'm going to show you why. Take a look. 7 times the vitamin C found in oranges. Did you know that there was something that had more vitamin C than oranges? 4 times the calcium in milk and twice the protein. What's the slogan? Got milk, yes? I ask you, do you got Malunggay or Moringa? Pretty interesting, yes? 4 times the vitamin A found in carrots. That's great for your eye health. 3 times the potassium found in bananas. Wow, didn't know that one, right? And then 3 times the iron found in almonds. Lactating mothers, they say that it can help to double milk production. Do your own research. I encourage you to find out for yourself. It's also packed with antioxidants and amino acids. Our bodies require 9 essential amino acids. This has all 9 of them. Do your own research, folks. It's out there. And then because of all that it has to offer, we're going to move forward and share with you some of the traditional uses of Moringa. Reduces wrinkles and age lines. That sounds pretty cool, right? Enhances skin health. Pretty nice as well, right? Appetite suppressant. Help those who are trying to maybe lose weight. But even more so than that, it's anti-tumor, anti-inflammatory, normalizes blood sugar. Just some of the wonderful uses traditionally for Moringa. Moving forward, VG Wellness, new company starting out, first released the VG7 and then released the Moringa because of high demand for what it offers us. So there you have it. Based on the ORAC score, Moringa scored higher than acai berry, goji berry, and green tea on powerful antioxidants. My brother told me, hey, you got to get this goji berry. And then I tell him, hey, you got to get this Moringa. Why? Because of what, again, it does for our health, what our bodies need and are craving. Yes? The next product that VG Wellness offers is Graviola. What do we know about Graviola? Well, there's been a lot of research done on it recently, and Purdue University and the South Korean Catholic University have found it to be 10,000 times more powerful than chemotherapy, but guess what? Without the side effects. That's right, no hair loss, ladies. Your hair is not going to fall out if you take Graviola, but we have seen that it does indeed help those who struggle with cancer to fight cancer, beat cancer, and be cancer-free. Try it out for yourself. Do your own research. I encourage you. And then last but not least, the last of the 4 products is Ampalaya, or bitter melon. And you can see here as we pop on the screen the different things that we found that it helps with those, not only us, but also throughout other research as well. Do your research, it's on the internet. But most importantly, again, the diabetes. The diabetics have seen that this right here has drastically helped to regulate their blood sugar levels and help them to come off of the insulin and other drugs that they may be using to maintain that. Taking a look at how VG Wellness has improved people's health. These are some friends and family that we know and what it's done for them. We'll start with my Uncle Alex. He had high blood pressure and he couldn't get his blood pressure under control. And guess what? He started trying the VG Wellness, taking the VG Wellness, and guess what? He called us and said, guess what? My blood pressure is 117/60, and that's where it's staying. That's what VG Wellness has done for him. Maybe you say, you know, I don't suffer from high blood pressure. Well, listen to this testimony right here. My cousin Malika over in South Carolina, she struggled with carpal tunnel for some time now. And no matter what the little wrist guards she put on there, didn't help. started taking the VG7 once a day. I tell you, just once a day. And she called me 6:30 in the morning and says, I'm sold. Why was she sold? Why? Because her carpal tunnel's gone. The pain in her wrist is gone. She can do push-ups now. Before she couldn't lift a bottle of water. Amazing. Yes? Cleo and Alex. Alex suffers from juvenile rheumatoid arthritis, and his wife called me up and she said, it's a miracle. Her words to me, I can't make it up. It's a miracle what it has done for my husband. Why? Because he was on 2 shots of methotrexate for his pain and swelling, and she said the pain and swelling is gone away. He can use his hands. He can tear out the dashboard of his car and lift up the feed for the horses now, which he wasn't able to do before. What VG7 has done for Cleo and Alex. And then last but not least is Carmen. Carmen was on a walker and in a wheelchair, almost bedridden, thinking she was going to die. Guess what? Carmen is now walking again. She's driving her car again. She's independent simply because of what VG Wellness has done for her. I encourage you, try the VG Wellness products for yourself and see what it will do for your health.